Chevy 1500. This is a paint job that we're getting ready to put on this little truck. It's a nice clean little truck. We replaced with OEM front fenders. The fenders that come off of it was eat out. The doors was bad too on this truck. We found some factory OEM doors, and the good thing about OEM, as you can see, they fit so good on these trucks. The body lines, everything's so good. But this little truck had hardly no damage at all, just a cab corner locker panel, DA'd down, a few little spots. This is actually not even high-tech. This is the factory paint. This truck was solid. I mean, this truck has hardly no rust. And it just had a locker panel and cab corner the only spot on it, besides the lower fenders and lower doors. But we replaced them. Now, the inside of the bed, this is the factory color too. Somebody sprayed it once before, but that's what the truck looked like. Very nice. We probably do a bed liner. That's the other side of the bed. But we're going to water check it, and I'll show you what it looks like with water on it. So we poured the little truck out here. We're going to spray it down with water, get some of this dust off of it and stuff, and pretty well look it over for dents and take down notes of what needs fixed and how bad they are. A wet checking of a truck. Right, here's a dent, there's a ding, and there's a ding right in there. There's a couple dings look like on a door that will need fixed. So that's pretty much what the truck looks like after scuff pasting. As you can see, the color of the truck has went to more of a uniform color. As before we started, it wasn't. Now you want to make sure you ain't got no shiny spots. You want to go over all your hard to reach edges, even around your mirrors, down here with the scuff paste, especially on these jobs you are trying to save money on, and budget jobs like this paint job is. We sanded everything down, then we took scuff paste and Scotch-Brites and just did the whole truck. There's a video on that on my channel also, how we prepped this and we wet checked it and all that good stuff. I'll show you what we are using. So I said I was going to show you what we'd be spraying the budget 1500 Chevy paint job with, and this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Finish One FC 720. This clear has never let me down so far. It's great all-purpose clear. I actually used it in quite a repairs, and I think it holds up better than most budget clears you can get. We just got generic flow reducer for your thing. This right here is a black. I'll show you here if I can get it out one-handed, you know. Ugh. And it's just WA8555 Chevy black. We got high-tech ready to spray 1K primer in black because the truck's gone black, and we got the urethane clear coat medium hardener. So that is what we will be spraying the truck with. This is the passenger side, of course. We have painted everything underneath this truck. We're going to do one coat of sealer of the high-tech ready to spray. It's got a fresh time between 30 to 40 minutes to an hour, so plenty of time before you apply your top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and use it as soon as I spray these bare metal spots. This truck was also prepped with no wax and grease remover. We only used the scuff paste to prep it, and then to clean the panels and everything we use spray away. It's a very cheap alternative, and it's more safer for you. Well, it probably ain't more safer, but it's more general on your surfaces than a wax and grease remover. And if you got a super clean panel and truck, you know, it works out great. So we touched up the bare metal spots with some epoxy. You can use just plain sealer, but epoxy is best, you know, because sealer is, even though it's a sealer primer, you know, epoxy sticks a little bit better, but sealer does stick pretty damn good too to bare metal on smaller spots. So we got it sealed now. This is the final coat of sealer. It's one coat actually of sealer, and we actually didn't get to spray it. It's actually been 24 hours almost, because it got late in the night. So we come back in and we scuffed this sealer, just lightly scuffed it, and we're going to spray 2 coats of base 1-to-1, and I'll show you what it turns out, because we didn't get to paint it last night because we had a few little spots that needed fixed. I didn't do the body work on this truck, and we wet checked it, and a few of them got by us, so we went ahead and fixed the major ones that we had issues with, and we come back in and you know, spot sealed it. This is the first coat of base. It's just got done spraying it. It's still drying out. Now sometimes the light and dark places in base, that's normal. That's normal for base, especially on the first coat. But she looks pretty good for a budget truck. I mean, they wanted a budget paint job. Still nice, yet, you know, for a 16-year-old boy. Daily, pretty nice. Don't have to be perfect. I think it's gonna look pretty good for them. I think they'd be happy with it. Now, if they wanted you know, a more quality paint job, I would have removed these and sourced some new one of these, because they are, you know, aged a little. The little trim pieces. I would have completely removed the door handles. So this is after 2 coats of base, and as you can see, it's pretty well looking pretty nice. It's covered good. Well, using a black sealer, of course black's gonna cover good, you know. I mixed it 1-to-1 on both coats. It's optional. You can usually do the first coat in 2-to-1, but a lot of times I just use 1-to-1. 2-to-1 offers more coverage, you know, but 1-to-1 will give you more material in the end to work with. And if you're using a black sealer, 1-to-1 works out really good, especially on these black vehicles. Now the next step is to let this flash, which it done been flashing for about, I ain't got to watch. And the way I'm painting this, if you must know, I'm starting at the bottom right here. I work my way up right here, then I drag across the roof and grab the top of the door on that side and go down and work down. That keeps my wet edge even, and I won't have no dry spots. That's a great tip. So this is after the first coat of finish one. I'm going to do 2 coats on this truck. If I got enough from the gallon left over, I might do 3-4 coats of finish one on this. That gives me plenty of material to cut and buff. This is the 3rd coat of finish one. It turned out great. If you can see, no orange peel pretty much. It's pretty damn smooth. I got some dirt nibs I need to take care of. You can see them here now, but yeah, that's expected, but it ain't nothing to worry about. Easy to take care of. I did get 1 run in the whole truck. It's here. Be easy to take care of too. Come in tomorrow, buff it, cut and buff. Should be taken care of. It looks very nice. Pretty nice. Looks really good. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like. Show your support for my channel by smashing that subscribe button. And thank you for watching.